Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kirsten Morley, your certified emotion code and body code practitioner. Today we're going to be talking about giving some tips on how to raise your abundance, specifically using the emotion code and body code. And then I have some extra tips that I personally absolutely love, and I hope you love them too. I'm going to share 10 ways on how to raise your abundance, specifically 5 ways to consciously raise your abundance, and then 5 ways to subconsciously raise your abundance as well. And then if you stay to the end, I'm actually going to share 2 bonus ones specifically for those people who are trying to attract new clients or customers, or higher quality clients, higher quality customers, because obviously you want to get rid of those Karens in your life or in your business. So let's get to it. 5 conscious daily things that you can actually do on the daily. So the first thing is to write down your goals. Put that pen to paper, write down the goals. One of the most powerful things that you can actually do to actually increase your abundance is to set clear goals for what you actually want to achieve. Again, put that pen to paper and write down your financial goals, both short-term and long-term. I personally like to do daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and then 5-year. And then if you're feeling bold, definitely do 10-year just to see what that is. Write down your financial goals, short-term and long-term, and specifically put a date by them. So how much money do you want to make and by when? If you are putting out into the universe, or you're asking God and you're saying, hey, I want to make $23,000. The universe is gonna be like, okay, you'll probably get that eventually. Put a date with it. So put a date with it. That way you know dates and goals, and it's clear and everybody knows about it. So just kidding, not everybody has to know about it. Anyways, tip number 2, practice visualization and meditation. So take some time each day to actually visualize yourself achieving your financial goals. So see yourself living the life that you want, not from a bird's eye view, but actually doing it like you are living it in, like you're doing it yourself. So 2 important things here. You have to add emotion into it, and you have to visualize yourself actually doing the things. Again, not from a bird's eye view. Actually drive the brand new truck that you want. Imagine yourself putting your kids to bed in that brand new trailer that you want. You know, actually living in the moment of it and feeling the emotion. So focus on what you're seeing, actually blowing past your goals, and imagine the emotion that you would actually feel when that $23,000 hits your bank account. Really, holy crap, that $23,000 just hit my bank and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. I feel so excited. I feel so relieved. How does it feel? Take that into consideration. So tip number 3, take care of your physical health. This one's kind of self-explanatory. When you take care of your body takes care of you. Then you actually have energy to do all the things, you know, eat healthy, exercise regularly. Don't overdo it. You know, I don't like to overdo it, so don't overdo it. And get enough sleep. That will actually help you be more focused on the time that you're actually trying to get things done. Tip number 4, invest in yourself. One of the best investments that you can actually make for yourself is, you know, to take the courses, attend the seminars, work with a coach or a mentor. So that will actually help you develop the skills and the knowledge that you need to achieve those goals. You know, being able to be around those like-minded people really help you raise your vibration, and collaborate with those who are actually going to lift you up rather than be a crab in a bucket and pull you down. Tip number 5, give back to others. I actually do this as much as I possibly can. One of the keys to the abundance realm is giving back. When you actually give, when you help others, you create a positive energy that can come back to you in the form of financial abundance. So definitely look for those opportunities to help you volunteer or donate your time that you can to causes that you actually care about, or, you know, money. So my favorite parts of this is all of the subconscious stuff. Obviously, I am an emotion coded body code practitioner. So this is the bread and butter that I personally love getting into. So definitely questions that you can actually ask yourself using muscle testing and doing emotion code and body code sessions on this. So the first section, there's a few questions in here. So do you feel safe with financial abundance? Like just safety in and of itself. So you can actually ask your subconscious with muscle testing, safety mode. What is my safety mode out of 100% capacity? Okay, is it more than 50, more than 40, 30, 29, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4? So 24%, we definitely need to raise that up. So because if you do not feel safe, that is like an overall safety for abundance, wealth. It could be relationships, health, all of the things. So raise that safety mode and then get back into, do you feel safe with financial abundance? So are you okay with money? No. Okay, do a session on that. Are you okay with having an abundance of money? No. Okay, do a session on that. Is there anything that is interfering your inability? Let me start over. Is there anything that is interfering with your ability to create an abundance of money? Yes, do a session on that, all of the things. Okay, so next thing we're gonna work on, or we're gonna talk about positive statement. So how true is this statement? I can easily attract money. You can ask a percentage, more than 50, 40, you know, whatever the percentage is, and then try to get that up to 100% true, 100% true. So I can easily attract money. I can easily save money, because, you know, you can obviously make all the money that you want, but if you're not saving, then it's not going to help you. So, the next one is I can easily create an abundance of money. Again, a positive statement. How true is this statement? Okay, let's get it all the way up to 100%. Next one, negative statements. I used to hate working on these because it's like, oh, I'm just focusing on the negative, but no, you actually have to think about the positive and the negative side of money. So negative statements, I have a need to spend all my money. So if obviously, again, you can be making all of this money, but if you're not keeping it or saving it or allowing it to cycle properly, then it's not going to be spent correctly. So definitely get rid of the need to feel like you have to spend all of your money, because if you don't have any money, then you get the idea. Anyways, so I have a need to spend money I don't have. I have actually had this one, and it's really annoying. You know, you put everything on credit cards and you're like, oh crap, I can't pay back these credit cards. So, and then it gets you into a lot of trouble. The next one within this negative statement is I need to be in debt. Oh, I absolutely love this one, because if you always feel like you have to be in debt, big or small, you'll always be in debt, and that can get you, again, into a lot of trouble financially. So the next section, I believe this is number 4. Number 4, you can actually align yourself to a money goal. So for example, you can say, how aligned am I with the goal of making so much money per day, per week, per month, per year? I would personally recommend doing each of them, because sometimes you can align with, you know, $1,000 a week or $10,000 a week, whatever your goal is. But for some reason you can't get past, you know, a certain amount per month. Does that make sense? So make sure it all aligns and all of that fun stuff. So sometimes you're making, so much money, but then you hit a goal, or you get at your ceiling and you're like, I can't even get past that one goal. You can't get to the one goal that you're trying to get to. And anyways, so align with that money goal and you'll be able to blow past your ceiling. So I hope that makes sense. Next one, number 5, is abundance mode. This is one of my favorites. This is like probably my go-to with the majority of my clients that I work with, specifically abundance mode. What is your abundance mode? So there's abundance mode, lack mode, and stagnant mode. You can get very specific. I usually like to just stick with abundance mode just as a basic idea of it. So for example, typically the people that I work with, if you're below 50%, you're either just like not making the money that you want to, potentially could be making, or you have debt. So if you are able to get at least above or to at 50%, then I feel like people who are closer to 50% are either just like kind of breaking even. they're breaking even, so they're either just like making a lot of money and they have a lot of debt, or they're just, you know, again, breaking even. And I think if you can get past 50%, you're on the better side. That's good. So close to 100% as possible. So the next part of this abundance mode is, how do you actually release the trapped emotions and whatever, or the question to ask, do you have a trapped emotion or imbalance, using the body code, that we can release now in order to raise your abundance mode, or lower your lack mode, or lower your stagnant mode. So once you kind of do the session and again get to 100% as much as possible. You guys, okay, sorry, I'm just like obsessed with this one. This one has helped not only me, but so many of the clients that I've worked with when it comes to abundance. By far my favorite for all of this, if you are trying to attract higher quality paying clients. So the question to ask is, what is the biggest trapped emotion or imbalance we can release now that is going to help me attract higher quality paying clients or customers? Because I actually did this for a client, and this was just, I was blown away. So I think she was just barely got certified, and she's been getting clients, but like getting her certification, but nobody was paying her yet. And I want to say within 24 hours of doing that session, she got her first paying client, and she was ecstatic. I was ecstatic. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I actually remember doing a session for myself on this, and I posted a video on TikTok, and within a 72-hour period, I gained over 100 brand new clients. So I know for a fact it can work. Actually, I'm not allowed to use absolutes. You get the idea. It works. It's amazing stuff. And I have other stories about this, but for the sake of time, we're already over time. Anyways, so the second bonus I want to talk about is raising your level of consciousness. Raising your level of consciousness is one of my favorite things to do. Just kidding, it's all my favorite. But one of my favorite things to do for raising your level of consciousness, if you're not familiar with level of consciousness, or I guess it's considered a map of consciousness, it's kind of the same thing, but it's basically where you are vibrating at. So at the lowest, obviously, if you are in the vibration of like these emotions, shame, guilt, apathy, grief, nobody wants to be there. So if you are vibrating at a lower frequency, you're just gonna ask, do you have, so you'll find out where you're at, and there's like numbers to go with it. I'm just gonna post a picture here. So you're just gonna find the number that you're at, or find the level of where you're at. There's like a survival paradigm. There's also like a reasoning and integrity. And then there's like a spiritual paradigm. So there's different processes and whatever. So long story short, if you can get yourself out of the survival mode basically, and into the higher vibrational frequencies, it will naturally help you attract things like higher quality clients, just higher level experiences, all of the things. And then when you again raise your level of consciousness, it's going to help you like have just a better vibration, a better mood. I've done this for myself, for other clients, and it's just incredible. Again, what is the biggest imbalance we can release now that's going to help you raise your level of consciousness? By far one of my favorite things, especially when you're in like the dumps and you're just like not in a very good mood, just trying to release a whole bunch of stuff, and you feel like you're still kind of in that depressive, guilty, shame, apathy, grief mode, then miserable. Oh, that's the best word for it. It's kind of like you're just sitting there in your misery. Release some stuff that's going to help you raise your level of consciousness, and then again, continue to stay as high as you possibly can. So thank you for watching this. Those are basically all of my best tips for raising your abundance. If you would like a session, I do have a link below that you're welcome to go schedule, an introductory session, and then I also have packages and stuff, prices below, the link for all of that if you're interested. And I really hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!